the name implies, you'll be able to record your screen and then you'll have a video file on your computer that you can go and edit, or you could send it to others. Lastly, there's another option for using a virtual camera. What is a virtual camera? Well, in a moment, we're going to compose a scene using OBS. With a virtual camera, you can send that scene to different video conferencing software, whether it's Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or Google Meet, or any other services, you can use a virtual camera. For this tutorial today, I'm going to optimize for recording, but just keep in mind what you see today, you can use it for streaming and you could also use it for a virtual camera. Once you make your selection, let's click on Next. Next, we have a few more questions that we need to answer. First, we need to indicate what our base resolution is, and I would select the option that matches the resolution of your display. When you click on this drop-down list, here I see display 1, I only have one monitor, and my resolution is 2560 by 1440. I'll select this option. Next, there's a question about the frames per second that we would like to use, and we have several different options here. We could go with 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, or we could do either one but prefer either higher frames or lower frames. In general, if you're going to be recording, say, gameplay, you probably want to go with a higher frame rate. That makes it look a little bit smoother. If you're going to be recording things like your desktop or an application, you probably want to go with 30 frames per second and you'll have a little bit better resolution. So I'm going to select 30 frames per second now, but feel free to choose the value that matches what you're planning on recording. Once we make all of our selections, let's now click on Next. On the next screen, we'll see the final results of the auto configuration wizard, and this shows us the various settings that it's going to put in place for our recording. And all of this looks good, so next, let's click on Apply Settings. If you want to go back and make any modifications to the settings, you can always click on Tools again, and you could run through the auto configuration wizard. Once again, this is by far the easiest way to get started. Hi everyone, Kevin here. NVIDIA is better than as your microphone. And just to make things super clear, here I am in Microsoft Teams as an example. Here for the microphone, you can open up this drop-down list and you'll see NVIDIA Broadcast as one of the options. Make sure you choose that as the microphone. As we go down here too for the camera, you can also choose the camera NVIDIA Broadcast. And here too, I now have my image. And I don't know about you, but I think that the background image removal using NVIDIA is better than what you find in Zoom and Microsoft Teams. It does a little bit of a cleaner job removing that background. Before we wrap up, there is one final item that I want to show. If we go down to the task tray on the taskbar, let's click on this caret and you should see an icon for NVIDIA Broadcast. When we right click on that, that opens up a quick menu here. Here we could turn on or off the microphone effect, on or off the speaker effect, and the camera effects. You could also close the application altogether, and here if we click on Show NVIDIA Broadcast, that'll open up this interface here. So just a quick way to get back to the application and to turn on or off all of these different effects. All right, if you now know how to use NVIDIA Broadcast, please give this video a thumbs up. Just a quick click on and the key and O. You can mics. Microsoft Teams or Zoom or Google Meet. Basically anywhere you could